Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a T00n Series 7, number 10. Well, as you can probably see, we're in the wreck. Have there been any updates since the last episode? Well, indeed, there have. The implants, etc. are pretty much the same. I do have a couple of new buffs, however. I've now got Empowered Partial Deflection Shield, which is a little more powerful. I also have, and I almost forgot it, was Automatic Targeting. Yes, this one. Been able to cast that for longer than I thought, but there you go. Add all off for 30. Which is nice. On top of that, I've also got Total Mirror Shield Mark 6. I could probably use a better one, but hey. Hardware-wise, so the business end of things, same NCU, same Superior Perennium Blaster, and the gear is identical. In fact, I do need to start thinking about some serious upgrades here. I did, I think, do this last time, put some 150 gloves in, but they feel a little bit outdated now, considering we are in fact 150. So the only real update is this is now the 150 version, adding 75 to all damage and all off for 40. And we're in the wreck because I've done everything else, including the scientists, which funnily enough was enough to push the T00n to 150, so it's just a bit of a quick run here now, hopefully. It was touch and go on the commander, the Omni commander in the base where you go and get yourself flagged. The guards I can do quite easily. It really was running round the post, trying not to die with that guy. Everything else in the scientist quest was identical. The only thing with that is it gets easier the more times you do it, so I sort of pre-farmed some parts, which I've also done this time round as well. You can see here for the Yutos one I've farmed all the insignias, and then for Adonis I've pre-farmed these. I do need to go underwater and do a little more farming down there, but that just leaves the Yutos quest to get done in Adonis, which is easier said than done. So we're going to do the wreck and then head out to Adonis and see what we can do. We were on the stage where you kill these Rubi-Ka. Now at 130 that would have been very difficult, but I think at 150 we've got a much better chance. I don't know how we'll do with the next part, which I think is you go kill a NPC inside a mission. Normally people get a bit of help from there on in, but we'll see. We will see. Now, I'm currently saved in Nascence. Yes, I am. The only thing with that is I do have the key for Adonis, so I can just go via Wailing Wastes and go straight to Adonis Garden. No running needed. No, it isn't. Alright, let's get this one handed in. Easiest mission in the wreck, I would say, without any shadow of a doubt. There we go. Nice chunk of XP. Okay, from here, who's the next nearest? What's that actually? It's the mutant hideout, actually, isn't it? It is. Let's have a look. I usually do it in a certain order, but I'm trying to be efficient here because I want to get off to Adonis fairly quickly and, you know, and see how we do. That's War Dog. On War Chief. Yeah, I thought it was more to the east. Didn't quite feel right there. So really I'm struggling with my keyboard at the moment. Hopefully that's going to be fixed before next weekend, because a very cool friend of mine in Storm, who I mentioned a couple of episodes ago due to, very kindly said, hey, you know, we were talking, he recently got himself a new monitor, so his old one was kind of redundant now, and he was saying, hey, you know what, I've got a certain monitor just sat here doing absolutely nothing, because we were talking about twin monitor setups and I used to have one, I had a monitor, I had a spare monitor, and my wife had a monitor. And then while we were out, we came home and her monitor had suddenly broken. We think the kids tipped it over, getting a bit overexcited one day. So, yeah. So she got my spare one, which was from about 2007. That one didn't have an external power brick and kind of died. So she got my spare old monitor, which I used, you know, especially for things like recording, because I could constantly see whether or not... looks like it's been killed recently. I could constantly see, you know, was OBS doing its thing without alt-tabbing out of the game to check, which, you know, messes with the sound for whatever reason. Okay, War Chief is down. There's no doohickey. I think that's him there. Yeah, I did actually pick up his weapon. I don't think I've got it on me now. No. I did pick it up though. So we'll wait for a spawn, but while we do, I'm just going to get rid of you. Oh, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? That full auto is starting to feel pretty useful, clearing ads in that fashion. Yeah, those little Evo suckers are quite annoying. So I've got a few more perks, as you can imagine. Defensive-wise, IP I have, while we were at title caps, I've maxed all of these out now, which is nice. And also I could self-equip the SPB at will, also pretty nice, but it does make the character much harder to hit. Oh, War Chief's back. Awesome, just in time, my friend. Get rid of some of these ads. Okay, let's TMS. War Chief. Have a full auto. And I'll start some healing here, I think. Try and stun him. I've still got an Evo Assassin having a bit of a go there. Not that I'm massively concerned about that. He does not hit as hard as I remember him hitting. Yeah, so I've kind of jumped ahead of the NT quite a bit. But the NT can't go off to Shadowlands and get massive amounts of XP. Are you holding me in aggro? Ugh, I think he is. You're just being a pain, you, aren't you? See, now you're running away. Nah. Okay, now you're not. Now you're just being awkward. Right, if you could... I'm still in combat. What with, exactly? Fine, we'll run the chuff away. Okay, so from here, I think it is War Dog, isn't it? Be the next nearest. Pretty sure. We'll go and see how we do with him. Yeah, I was able to solo the War Dog at about 130. I did have the Perennium and TMS, so that does make it a lot easier. Buffs wise, obviously I've got stuff like improved cut red tape, grid space freedom, hack and quack, you know, so there's quite a bit of jiggery pokery going on there. Yeah, what is the quest to go and kill stuff here? I keep having it in my mind there is one. I'm probably kidding myself, and actually all that happened there was I actually dreamed of it or something weird, you know? Okay, we're coming up on the guy now. Let's spend a bit of IP while we're flying. So I've been faithfully putting into the top 4 there. Obviously you do need most of them. Yes, and duck XP. Why? Because mobs have shotguns. And I'm currently fighting nearly all the time on full death. Kind of cool. I'm just going to leave it there for now. That will do for what we're doing at the moment. I'm going to have to deal with some pretty nasty stuff underwater to continue on in Shadowlands. I could do a bit of pre-farming, get the parts from down there. Okay, what's the situation here? We have a Krat Hasn't got Carlo yet, but has got the other two. Could be farming a pistol for an alt, maybe. 212, yeah. Haven't got Carlo yet. Got the special editions, yeah. Want to talk Nurendok's team? Yeah. Okay. I read that name right. Guess so. Oh my God. I get recognised everywhere, don't I? I mean, we are such a small community. It's like everybody knows everyone. I'm like local boy done good kind of deal here. Yes, I am. Oh, what was I saying? Yes. So anyway, G2 also said, look, I've got an old keyboard if you want it as well, because remember you saying yours is dying. Mine's been on its arse for about 3 or 4 days. Not 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 years it's been dying. Oh, Nyordos. Dios. Oh, damn my eyes. You're the reason I returned to the game a few years ago. Yeah, so I've got another keyboard coming as well. It's not brand new, but, you know, I don't need brand new. I just need bloody works. So it might be a bit louder than this one. I don't know. So, yeah. You're the reason I returned to the game a few years ago. Congrats on the videos you make. Oh, thank you. And someone else sending me a towel. Yes, indeed. So yeah, massive thanks to G2. The stuff should be getting here sometime soonish. Like after the weekend. It's one of the things. Oh wow. God. I'm getting all embarrassed now. See, the T isn't working every time. I have to... and a bunch of other stuff, which is a pain in the backside when you're logging in to various sites and what stuff, you know, it's just... Yeah, I'm not going to get any XP here, am I? Oh, our boy is up. There's the war dog. Oh, I actually got... I'm not out of... Wow. Getting offers to help me off going around Adonis. But I do honestly want to see how far, you know, I can get. I don't think I can do the whole thing. I certainly wouldn't be able to do the very last boss. That much I do know. I can help you with the other quests. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine, and people like to see me struggle. Yes, they do. And you know you do. Don't lie. Yes, you bloody do. Okay, Notum from the Sand, I think. Next nearest. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave team. Even though that person was very nice and very kind. Oh, no, the factory's nearer, isn't it? It's... Yeah, we're going to... This is the big showdown. Notum from the Sand is kind of one of the first ones you're able to do. Obviously, clawing... the crates one, crawling through the crates, that's pretty much easy. Oh, I didn't say it in team, did I? Oh my god. And now I'm not in team with them, so I need to go. Thanks for... Oh, with the T key again. Yeah, so, very kindly, yeah, it's a pretty nice keyboard, actually. Has cherry browns in it. Wrong nano. That's all I know. Oh my god. 70. Yeah, okay. I can solo this way. But I'm not going to be able to show anyone me soloing it at this rate. Okay, now we are teamed. So I can give him a bit of flex. And... Okay, what did I cancel by accident? Oh, my burst buff, which isn't all that, but hey. So everyone does it this way now. It's kind of cool. I still haven't set up hotkeys for down here, which is stupid, I know. Many lots of typing. And what I do with this guy is straight to TMS, do not pass go. Hit him with everything you can and get all the healing on the go straight away. I think we're going to be fine because there's two of us fighting here, which means I'm not worrying about coming out of TMS and having massive problems with suddenly taking a hell of a lot more damage. Dr. Funky, recruit, I guess. What level is he? 200. He's too high level for here, so maybe just being helpful. What? No update? Oh, I needed more guards. God damn. Well, that's a pain in the bottom. Why did it do that? That's kind of weird. There was definitely 3 we killed. Or did I not get a kill from the other one? Well, buggeration. We're going to be stuck here for a little bit longer. I think he spawns pretty quick. Music's being a little odd. It's sort of jumping from one thing to the other at the minute. Kind of weird. Still, I shouldn't complain that I'm getting music, should I? After all the time I spent complaining that it kept disappearing. Now I have no grounds to be whinging that it's working, even if it's working a little too often. Because that would just be weird, wouldn't it? I'm guessing Dr. Funky is his ult, keeping him alive. I don't know that. Looks like a very well geared dock, actually. I think fruit, maybe? It could be, it could be. It very well could be. Gaily painted hood. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, it is. Fruit dock. Nice. Nicely made. We have all the music. Yes, we do. It's kind of cool. Wonder why that fixed itself. There was a patch yesterday because yesterday they released Legacy of the Zan on the 2019 server. I don't know if that means you get team missions or not. Maybe. Not team missions. What am I talking about? No, dailies. I think they came later. I think Legacy of the Zan, that was 2009, and then we got the daily missions in 2010, I think. The dailies really made it easy to level. They really did. They were a massive quality of life patch. Very, very much appreciated by a lot of people. Especially people with lots of alts. The freelancers, that came in later. It might be that the freelancers thing is when they'll get dailies. I don't know. I'm not logged in to see if the NPCs are there. But it does mean that the whole locks area opens up. So that's Arid Rift and, you know, all of those places are open up to people now. So beta implants and beta symbionts and spirits, etc., etc. They should all be available. That was all in Legacy of the Zan. I remember Means doing the announcement for that in, you know, in full Rockstar mode, because he was kind of a Rockstar lead game dev, wasn't he? You know, with the full on what's the actor's name? He was in Footloose and all of those movies. Kevin Bacon, that was his name. Kevin Bacon. Yeah. So he looked like Kevin Bacon. Bacon? Beacon? Looks like bacon to me. Yeah, he had the Kevin Bacon kind of hairdo, the cool dude hairdo. So that's why a lot of people called him a bit of a rock star game dev, you know? Yeah, keepers are a lot better now. They can run, you know, attack shield, they can run improved vengeance of warfare, etc. So they can run multiple aura buffs, whereas previously they could only run, you know, a few. So I'm gaining... You gain a lot by teaming with the keeper. You really do. Be nice to get that brain before I outgrow it. Normally I try and get that brain on pretty early. Like, I think the level requirement on the brain is 132 or something, and I always try and get it in as close to that as I can. It's just a personal kind of challenge, you know? Doesn't always work that way, but it's pretty cool if you can get it. I think that's where the first time I soloed most of the quest, except for the final boss, was... I think it was on my Shade. My first Shade managed it. But Shades are just kind of nuts. If you know, once you figure out how to play one. And my first Shade, I didn't really know. But with totemic rights and a good set of defensive left hand. By that I mean, you know, the arm, wrist, thigh and foot. If you set those up defensively, then, yeah. Has damage. Okay. I think he's got UBT on him, so he's not nearly as big a problem as he may have been previously. I'm thinking no. I don't think they're going to struggle with this guy much at all. Nice, 151. Right, which leaves the one I usually do second, but I've stopped doing, now I can do all of them. Which is clawing Notum from the sand. Might as well run there, because we're flagged anyway. Yes, we are. Yeah, great, thanks. I can solo the wreck already, but nice to have company. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's... Live team! And we're heading... pretty much dead south. Okay, let's spend a little IP here. So the next set of symbionts are going to require a ton of treatment, so let's keep that one up. Body dev, of course. Might as well keep these together. Nano skills are going to be the other thing, I think. Yes, they are. We will obviously keep raising our various weapon skills for obvious reasons. Set default back there. Yeah, it's getting increasingly difficult to do things solo, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that people are just genuinely really, really nice. That's what it seems to be to me. The people in Anarchy Online, it's not like they're like, "Hey, Mum, look, I'm on TV." Although I think maybe there's a little bit of that, just a teeny bit. You know, but you know, not that much. Okay, this thing is not difficult. We were doing this day one when we came in here, I think. We could do this one and the other one, although it took a hell of a lot longer than it takes now. That burst recharge is definitely getting better. Yes, it is. Alright. There's always like a weird delay with that. Whenever I complete that mission, it's always sort of, I'm not sure. Right, we can go... Oh, before we do, I want to replace Grid Space Freedom with Faster Than Your Shadow, because obviously we're going to Shadowlands, and that's kind of a pain in the bottom when it comes to run speed, because you can't have Grid Space Freedom. You need the Fixer equivalent, and the way the Fixer run buffs work in Shadowlands is they're non-permanent. They're like an aura for teammates. So it's not like a Fixer can just come along, give you a buff and say, right, you're done, you know, and then you run around for 4 hours, which honestly I think they should work like that, but they don't. You have to remain teamed with the Fixer, whereas the Shade one may only be, you know, 250, but it's 250 more than you've got. I mean, without it, I'm gonna kill it off now. There we go. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm not... I suppose, yeah, screw it. There you go. And I should also max that as well. Yep, a lot of IP, but at 150 you get more IP per level to spend, as well as you can spend quite a bit further. So I am going to finish running all the way back, get a faster than your shadow. Then I'm going to go and head to Adonis. Right, here we are in Sheol, but we're not staying here. No, we're not. Oh no, we're gonna bounce around the map a little bit first, apparently. Well, that'll be nice, won't it? We'll be fine. We will get where we're going. And it's really cool people are offering, you know, I'll come and do the Adonis quest with you, because that is a long arse quest. It really is. That's like, even with a lot of editing, that's like 2 episodes or so. Right, where am I going? Ah, yes. In my mind, I still have a mind map of where the garden exits are for Sheol, rather than where are the garden exits for Adonis. So yeah, we've got to go kill 5 Boran-Ka, then 5 other things, and then 5 other things. Hopefully we can do this. I think at 150, 152 now. I think that's eminently doable, and I certainly want to do it before 160. It's just the final boss, and maybe the Dryad on the funny island with the tentacles would be a little bit much. So with max run speed now, we've got 1300. I didn't bother maxing it then, because you end up kind of wishing you hadn't, because you wanted to max other things, and so on and so forth. Like, I'm going to start really wishing I had more in nano skills fairly soon. I've got some other implants I don't think I've got. Have I got them with me? No, I've got that in already. 117, I think I've got that. But I've got some, like, requires level 146, but the treatment on it's very, very high. So that's going to need perks and such to get those in, I think. My God, it's dark. It's very dark. Okay, I've enabled eye adaptation, which hopefully will make it a little bit better. We shall see. Funnily enough, on the last episode, just before I recorded the last episode, I'd actually run around and taken a guildmate through most of the Adonis quest. I think they'd got as far as kill the mob inside the room kind of deal. That's where we're going, this temple over here. But, you know, if we can, we're going to avoid mobs we don't need en route. There's a few little places you can run and hide to on that island. So we are definitely going to try and take advantage of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nearly forgot. Yes. Let's surf. Yeah. It's just a shame it's bloody dark, so it'll look crap in the video. Now, where I tend to go for this quest is sort of hang around that rock over there where I'm moving the mouse cursor now. Now, the main reason for that, obviously, is that particular spot there. You can run up to the top and lose aggro, which, in our case, is probably a good bloody idea. Yes, it is. I don't know what these mobs will be like. Normally, when I come and try and do this, from memory, these guys tend to be blood red. And very, very scary and require lots of caution, etc. Let's get onto the land first. Yeah, they're kind of orange already. So, what level? 174. I think we can do it. Shadowlands mobs or no. I mean, if I accidentally pull 10 on me, yeah, I'm going to run away like a scared child. Because I'm not stupid either. Okay, so the first one, Boran-Ka. Is that you? Boran-Ka, yeah. Come here, dude. Not sure what my faction's like. Hopefully not too terrible. Oh yeah, we're going to be okay, I think. I kind of have this thing, if I can get it down that fast, that quickly, it's not going to have time to kill me, even if it hits pretty damned hard. I think it even missed a couple of times there. Yeah, and then if it all goes Pete-Tong, you run up on top of that rock with a bit of jumpage. I think someone else might have been here recently, because I'm not seeing too many of these guys. Oh no, they've all popped in, so yeah. Oh crap. Oh, he's now screwed the pool. Large social aggro on these guys. Yes, there is. Come on. There we go. Yeah, if you can make it up here, usually they reset. Okay, are we still in aggro? Quick test? No, we're out of aggro. So, do not want to fight the whole bloody temple. No, we don't. Yeah, should be checking for loot as well. They completely reset. Zoomed back over here. Yeah, I see, he's a little too close. What about... No, the one behind you. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. You coming? You're coming. Whoa. Dude hits hard. Yes, he does very bloody hard. A lot harder than anything on the wreck does. And he's not as high level as, say, the commander. So yeah, you get a couple of those on you and you're not going to have a good day. And run. Get out of range of anything else. Should maybe have waited until full auto was ready, but YOLO. TMS. I like the fact he's missing. Funny that, isn't it? How evades actually work. Yeah, I think... Did I have this last time? An add-all death implant? I think I did. I do with the better one. There's not much else... I mean, the add-all off one you get with the symbiont is good, but add-all death is slightly more useful. Picking out 5 of these guys. Okay, they're not aggro. They don't... This is what I mean about the redeemed and unredeemed hating me. They don't yet. Yeah, there's plenty in the middle. It's these guys we actually want, though. Because I've got my GTFO rock over there. Okay. He's a coming. Reload. That's a bit more like it. This one's a little lower level, I think. 158, yeah. Yeah, I'm losing faction fast, though. Yes, we are, and we're going to lose it even faster once we get a little further along. Okay, are there any more of those dudes here? You, all the way over there. Okay, let's max range this. Come on. You can find me. They come in it and Yes, he's coming. He's coming. Away from the others. Make sure they're not in sight. I think that's far enough. Ooh, yeah, he hits damned hard. Where's my goddamn music? Okay, that's better. We got the ambient music back. Okay, so let's just quickly rebuff a few things here. Yeah. Okay, next on my hit list, Kim L. Is that a low one anywhere? I would like some softer targets. Don't think I'm going to get them. Come to me. Stay well out of visible range to the others. Wait till he's up close to attack. Kind of counterintuitive, but you see, if I attack him while he's still in visual range of his friends, I get his friends along for the ride. Yes, we do. Okay. Ah, he's a bit softer. Come on. See, now they've vanished as I backed up there. So they can't even see that I'm fighting him. So as far as my client's concerned, it's telling the game that they don't exist. It's sort of weird, kind of, if you think of it that way, but... Okay. But we are losing faction very quickly. Ooh, you look fairly weak. What level are you? 155, yeah, come on. Right, the others are out of visual range. You see, they've vanished off my screen. I'm at max view distance for NPCs and other characters. So in theory, that's as far as the game can see, which is why I have it that far, always. See, now they're in visual range. If I shot him, which I don't think I can, I think he's out of weapon range. He is. Yeah, I'd have a lot of friends. What are you? You're a harder one. What about... You're a little softer. What about your friend? Yeah, you too, I think. Okay. And he's far enough away from the others. See, the others have disappeared from screen. Should have waited for full auto. Yes, you should. You dumbass. Oh, it's back. 13, yeah. I haven't hit the 15k cap yet, but I don't think we're too far off doing that yet. And yes, the aggression enhancer as a taunt device works at absolute max range. Is that two? Only seeing one. Maybe we're okay. Yeah, he doesn't hit as hard as the other guy was. The other guy was hitting for nearly a K. For 500-ish. We can kind of handle, I think. I think we're alright on that. Okay. Kill the custodian. That's going to be tricky because the custodian is the guy inside. See, I have a mission key. I may need help from this point forward. No, I'm willing to give him a try. We've got TMS and whatnot. A few skills when it comes to doing things like that. Okay, we actually want... Not clutching... Oh, I didn't say... Oh, doesn't matter. I warped back to the Sheol garden. I was there going, that should say outmost yard. Why is it saying clutching light? There is no clutching light in bloody Adonis. What the hell is going on? Well... You're in the wrong garden. I need to save in Adonis. Yes, we do. Okay, this is a little better. So you got Outmost Yard, and then Lament Lagoon, and finally, the one I want, City South. Oh, I should get a doja while I'm here. Are these grey? No. I just wondered why they weren't instantly aggroing, which is what they have been doing. I got a whole bloody clutch of them coming at me the other day yesterday, in fact, when I was after a doja here. That wasn't fun. So we're going to have a pop at the custodian, but my guess is most likely I'm going to have to get help for that. I mean, this quest is not really designed to be soloed. It was, I think, designed with like a team of 140 to 160s doing the quest. Now, a full team, yeah, because you can have healing, you can have extra damage, yada, yada, yada. You're going to have, you know, the whole shebang. Yes, you are. So it does make quite a bit of difference than just solo. It's near the Incarnator, isn't it? Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm heading the right way. It does at least give you the mission marker. Yeah, these I was picking off from absolute max range and then just hitting them with a full auto because they don't do too well against a full auto, those things. They don't have masses of HP like a lot of other mods, but they do debuff you like mad. I did get everything done in Adonis with the scientist quest, including... Did I put it away in here? I did. Yes, I went back and killed the spirits for that. I kind of cheesed it. I was up on a wall, jumping down, killing a thieving, jumping back up on the wall before I got absolutely swarmed by the buggers. Yes, I did. Now, usually what happens here is you have to get a key duplicator and get a big high-level guy to come and help you. Or high-level girl, you know, high-level t00n, basically. Okay, let's rebuff a couple of things. I need the big versions of these buffs, if nothing else, for the fact they last longer. But I was quite pleased with myself, getting as far as I did. Gonna have to kill the ads on the way in. No choice at this level. Unfortunately, the boss won't be quite as squishy as these are. If he was, this quest would be bloody easy. But he definitely isn't. I can't remember what level he is. And you've got to remember Shadowlands rules. You know, like this mob on Rubi-Ka, a 141 would barely hit me. Whereas in Shadowlands, yeah, he's hitting way higher. So, yeah. We're going to pull all the ads out of the room with him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think so. Let's get mirror up. We're definitely going to be wanting to use it with the boss, I think. Yeah, that Dryad's got a lot of HP, which means you're in a fight with them for longer, which is what actually makes it tricky, to be perfectly honest. It is. Oh, just die! So I mean, you just feel like you're fighting them forever. I forgot to go and buy better stuff. Yes, I did. I need better first aids. These require 378. We've had them for a very long time. I've now got 657 in first aid. Therefore, I should get much better ones. Now that's a bit more like it, even with a weak full auto that I didn't recharge for. Make sure I've got plenty of nanopool because I've not been spending on nanopool. Okay, what's he look like? Not that bad, not that bad. I think we can do it. I'm going to wait for this just in case he's got like crazy boss mob damage or something. I think it's wise to wait until we can reuse TMS. Yes, I do. 46 seconds of near immunity. Okay, is it ready? It's ready. Okay. So let's get reloaded. And all the specials. He's not hitting too hard, but I'm going to TMS anyway. Because he's definitely cutting through. I'm not dodging him. Yeah, I should have started the fight with TMS. Yes, I should. Keep that HP to a maximum. As long as you've got blood, long as you've got hit points, you're still in the fight. It's the soldier's way. Oh, I think we got this guy. I think we got the custodian solo. He's not as tough as I was expecting. Oh yeah. Return to conserver yada yada yada. Yeah, well, screw running that much. Let's use the beacon. I'm going to assume it has saved me, even though it's not saying so. Okay, I think it's out. What? I saved in Adonis. Why you bring me back to bloody Sheol again? I stood on it. You guys saw me, right? Maybe it just didn't save. Okay. Strange. Oh well. Slightly more hassle than it needs to be, but let's do that again. Character. Come on. Do the thing. Right, you saw it. Character saved. Outmost yard. Okay, outmost yard and up that hill over there. I have got lots of buffs, to be fair. Like everything. There's an extra 30 to run speed. Winding Serpent for a bit more ad def. You know, I wasn't coming here willy-nilly. I wanted, I wanted to get so far. The underwater bit is going to be killer. I could probably pre-farm the parts, which would make life a lot easier. But the sizzling snapsids, things with the disgusting long... They look like a fat squashed turd with a long tongue that comes out and aims at you in a rather disgusting way. I'm not sure what you get when you're Omni. Does it send you over here to kill these guys? Guessing it does. 160 is a bit of a magic number. You can go to Inferno and team with 220s in Inferno missions. Here's our guy. It wasn't clean and tidy, but it's done now. Yay, spec book. Okay, let's get the other one. 1 to 2. There we go. And we'll nip that back. I was wondering if you could tell me a little more about the Zan. Might as well do it the proper way. We should have dinged there. I mean, how close? How? Listen to the story. How are we doing on faction? Indifferent, but the followers dislike me. Okay. Talk to Mr. Free. Goodbye. Okay. Let's jump off. We're definitely going to ding on this next part because we're so damn close, and I already went and got the little things we need for him for the first stage. I don't think we can do the ruins though. I think that's a big nope. At this level you get so many mobs. Yes you do. Okay, Mr. Free. We're in the correct garden this time. Nice. City South. Now, not only have we got to get to him, we've got to get to him without 5,000 mobs chasing around behind. That's a thing. Yes, it is. You know it or not. There's no way we're going to beat the Ruins Guardians, I don't think. Very unlikely. The spirits we should be okay outrunning, I think. Okay, I've got a couple chasing after me, but no music. But I have got the ambient music playing, which is spectacularly atmospheric. Really is. Okay, I think I'm running them away now. And the trick is getting up here without having to fight a bunch of mobs that seem to want to hang around right near him. Are you Mr. Free? Here comes one. Okay. Yeah. Who are they? Whatever. I'm here travelling for adventure. Well, you go dinged anyway. That one was kind of my fault. Sorry. There we go. Sounds like a deal. Goodbye, Mr. Free. I got your shards. 1. Oh, God. Come on. Can't trade from bags anymore. You know, that's been in the game for like 3 years, and I still haven't gotten used to it. There you go. I was expecting more XP. You're trying to hack that info. The Syndicate. How so? They're just stood here. I'm thinking they've got a 220 that's going off to kill the Moloch. The Moloch, whatever. Yet an amazing place. Yes, it is. Genuinely think that. A lot of the design in Shadowlands is amazing. The world design. There were a few things people absolutely hated when it launched, and thankfully they're all gone now. Like spindles. Nobody wanted nano and health spindles. But they loved symbionts, but they didn't like quests to get to various areas. Okay, we have got a bit of a journey to make to kill the Moloch. And I got a feeling, there it is. Oh, Amark Barton. I can never quite remember that name. It's a bit of a hike. We're going to get to it. I don't know about killing it though. And given the fact that there's 2 people in level range for this place, stood right next to Mr. Free, I have a feeling that they have a 220 who's going off to kill this for them, which I don't blame them for, because it is a very tough mob to fight. But given one's a keeper and one's a shade, I would have given it a go. You know, you've got a lot of damage and defense. Plus you've got all the auras, the healing and whatnot that you get for free with a keeper. I think between the 2 of them, those 2 could do it, but it could be just a case of it's faster this way. You know, which is kind of fair enough, really. Or they could be stood there waiting for the temple ruins part, which is a nightmare because you get hundreds of ads spawn in at the end and wipe you out. Yeah, the grey if you're 220. So if you get a 220 to do it, they just kill the bosses, who are like a chain spawn of ever increasingly difficult mobs. Yeah, I want to go this way actually. He said, remembering where he's going and how to get there. Plenty of places to fall down back to Rubi-Ka along here, so do avoid them. And massive deja vu because I was here literally 2 days ago on one of my 220 characters, helping out someone else who was doing the quest who couldn't quite manage it. They're a newish player. They're in Storm. They're a newish player, so they don't have a lot of experience in the class they're playing. Plus, their gear is not optimal, let's say, because they don't have access to it. It's not like somebody like me who can go, well, you know, I've got a bazillion in resources and stuff I can rely on and equipment from, because I'm replaying a character class that I've already got. I am kind of running around on hand-me-downs. Don't know if you have them where you're from, but they're definitely a thing in the UK. I know America has hand-me-downs, you know, so you got to walking around in your big brother's shoes and whatnot, yeah. And Geronimo. Oh yeah. I was confident I would make that. A little too confident. I don't feel quite so confident when it comes to the Amok Barton, which is like a big Moloch thing. But he's actually got a name. Might not even be up when I get here. Could be a 220s out here ready. Mind you, for 220s here, they've already killed it. It does not take a 220 long to kill this thing. But we ain't 220. We're a little lowby 150-ish, doing their best. Hoping not to die. I got all of the buffs I have. Doesn't even tell you where it is on the map. Thankfully, Atlas of Shadowlands does. Is it up? And how tough is it? And am I going to have to kite it? Ooh, that's a lot of HP. Okay, I think we approach this like all the debuffs. And straight to TMS. Okay, it's a good start, but it's only the start. Okay, I'm going to go straight on the extra healing. Yeah, if I had an 11-second full auto, I could definitely do this without too much fear. Come on. We can do this. We can do it with a bit of music as well. Come on, game. Thank you. Full auto. Okay, now it gets tricky. TMS is out, I think. Yep. So now we're taking the real damage. But he doesn't have a lot of HP left. It's a who goes down first kind of game at the moment. Yes, it is. Oh, please give me a stun. No, that would have been handy. I need better first aids. I should have got them before I came out here. But we're here anyway. Yes, we are. Come on. Stun him, stun him, stun him. I think he's actually evading that. Yes. We got him. And we got another book. Not goddamn bad, if I do say so myself. Right, getting back is long arse. So, let's use the warp. And this time, let's return to the correct garden. Am I saved with all that XP? I want to see it say character saved. There we go. Now I feel better. And I will get a dojo while I'm here. How the hell am I coming back to this effing garden again? I'm getting cheesed off with this. I really am getting cheesed off. Why does it keep bringing me back to Sheol? Garden of Glitter. Right. Let's get that character saved again. And just to make 100% sure, I'm going to do the other thing. Right, I'm going to exit. Okay, I've now done an exit. I'm going to re-enter via the garden. And I am going to go and save again. Come on! The amount of times I come back here to gardens and I get the spinny roundy thingy and I'm not getting it. Right, 100% should be saved in this garden, not Sheol. Okay, City South. And probably off camera I'll go get a doja or something like that, you know. Now on 150, I'm wondering what daily I will get at Smuggler's Den. I've been getting the humanoid mob one, which not that hard to be honest. Really not that hard. But that's going to change, I think. And of course, let's not forget the Dark Ruins. We have to do that as well soon. Yes, we do. Well, they've moved on from here. You're right, I hadn't seen that before. No, I hadn't seen it. There we go. Nice chunk of XP. Do you have anything else you want me to do? Dr. Kumas, yes. And I think that's probably it for this episode. Well, apart from, let's kill these things off. And then I'm going to go buy first aids. Yes, I am. Yeah, just to be clear, we are not 1-1 at full death. We are just much harder to hit. Yes, we are. Okay, well, I think that'll do for this episode. Yes, it will. And I'll just say, bye for now.